You know, I always say things to her right before we start.
Yeah, you do. Hello, you
Good
guys.
morning, everyone. Oh my God, everyone, welcome to another exciting episode.
Feel it real fun. On our 3rd of November 2021.
Can you believe it? November is almost over. Don't make it brighter,
Why?
because then we're going to be all washed out. Stop dicking around. Die round and round.
So, and actually what we've decided to do, a very special Your Manifesting Questions Answered Live.
Because last
We've
week
got-
a big ass tree fell down.
It did, and we couldn't do them. We got loads of questions, so it was just like, okay, we need to do something today.
Yep, the trees
do
in the
some
garden
Friday.
fall down
It'll
and
be
down,
good.
down and down.
So
down,
go to
and
freeneville.com.
down. The trees in the garden fall down.
Subscribe
and
to the
down.
221 email list and get a pseudo-random email every single day until you die. Or until 20 does.
Guess what, guys? Dream driven day.
How many spots left?
You can still join, but not for long. Because
3
I know,
or something?
I promise you, there will be people that want to join, and they will dick around, and they will send me emails, and they will say, any chance you can still get me? And I will say no.
No.
Sorry, you have to wait till like next year to like, what is it, February, March? Right, almost my birthday, right?
Birthday.
Anyway, Kadra, we are going to do your questions answered live today on the special Sing Along Show.
Really hot.
That's right, she is hot.
No. Sweaty.
Why would you say no? I mean, I say you're hot, and you go.
Yeah, well, sorry.
Fuck, man. Do you think
just
I
not like that.
think I like
Just,
ugly women's?
Join our 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
Geraldine, yo. Do you guys think you manifested the tree falling down? Did we talk about that in yesterday's show?
I don't know that we have, but that's a goody one.
I think we talked about that in yesterday's show.
Because I actually
Were you here yesterday, Joe?
I said that
No, I
to
think
20.
we did. I think we talked about that in yesterday's show.
But well, he probably didn't listen. So let's just say...
yeah, true that, Joe Weldon.
Because I asked 20 exactly the same question. I said...
That's right.
It's
Oh,
crushed.
see, no, he wasn't here. Okay, watch yesterday's
He's
show.
saying, no, we didn't.
Oh, no, he's saying no, you didn't watch it.
No, he's saying, no, we didn't mention
Oh, marital
And because it crushed all the
Okay,
roses
let us
and
know
plants
what, Joe. No, you
on
didn't
one
watch
side
it.
of the
No, we
tub.
didn't cover it.
Let me speak. And I said to 20, how did I... did I manifest that? Like,
Yes.
why, in my imagination, why would I have done that?
Well, maybe
because it
maybe-
crushed so much. And that's when 20 said, because you've imagined a paradise here.
Yeah, that tree had to go, go, go.
And I didn't know that.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Cool. I thought we covered that on yesterday's show. Did we have a show yesterday?
We had a show yesterday, but I didn't think we
covered it.
mentioned it.
Maybe we didn't.
No one has said, yeah, you've already told us, so...
All right. Well,
Yes.
maybe we'll do that last
Hello,
if we have enough time.
Shazette. Hello,
All right, if we have enough time,
Tabitha.
we'll answer Joe's question last. Victoria, throw in shade.
Yeah.
All righty. I talked about it in my video last week. See, I talked about it somewhere.
Maybe in your podcast
I
or
don't know.
something.
It was the Stop Dicking Around show.
Stop
All righty.
dicking around.
Okay, cool. See, Kadra.
See, Kadra was listening.
Yeah, see, she's listening.
And for refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
All right, so
Right.
yeah, there's Tony Doyle.
And the podcast is Kadra. So,
See, yeah, so you got to catch up. You can't catch me. Like no one can catch me. Lisa says not yesterday, but I did on a podcast. Cool, Neville,
Thank you.
Goddard podcast.
I thought I was listening. Well, I generally listen to you.
Right.
I was just
Hey,
zone out when you're on
we'll
a
talk
rant.
about that later today. I have to come up with a song for it though, because today's a very special sing-along song show.
Look, what do you reckon he's looking at?
Who?
You don't.
Who the fuck knows? That dog's like Joe Weldon. He's got his own little world.
All right, so because it's your manifesting questions answered
Love you,
live,
Joe.
I know it's a rare event. It's so
See,
special
Joe
for
Weldon
Halloween.
expects an apology. This is going to be so funny.
Expect an apology, Victoria.
Oh,
Because I said maybe he wasn't listening. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, true.
Sorry, Joe.
Yeah,
I
that's
know
right.
you would always listen.
Oh, Joe's amazing.
Is he?
Oh, we got to say that. You fucked up, so I got to take it in the other direction.
You're trying to compliment him.
Boom.
Okay.
All right.
Fuck your dog too. Oh,
Poor
Emmett.
Joe wants to see his special friend.
Okay.
All right, let's dive in.
We're going to dive in with the first question from Melissa.
Remember, this is the special sing-along show.
Oh.
Right?
And Melissa's, we've titled it Manifesting Marriage, Still Single.
That's right, because he loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. He loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. He loves you.
Have you got one of these for every question?
I sure fucking do.
Oh, good on you. That's ace. Okay. So, Melissa says, I've been doing my sessions about being happily partnered for a while. My mum just brought up how I'm still... Oh, thanks, Mum. My mum just brought up how I'm still single. Should I just revise her saying something else and continue living in my state?
He loves you, yeah, yeah.
Well, the first thing that comes in my mind is the reaction you gave life to when your mum said that.
Yep. By the way, always remember, when people comment or ask questions, here's the flip side of this one. Well, you meet nobody yet? Mm-hmm. Right? He loves you, yeah. They're always asking about the shadow. You remember, so you can always say, yes, of course I met someone, Mom, I'm married, because you're imagining married, and that's just nuts, right? On the other hand, right, so she made a remark that you're still physically single. If you're in a state of being married, right, it doesn't matter. I mean, she's commenting about the shadow anyway, right? And of course, if you want to revise, yeah, he loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, see, you could imagine, so the mom goes, yep, I don't like him. He's a dick, but he does love you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you could revise that in.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't like him. He's a dick, but he loves you. Yeah. Let it be something honest, right? Or you can imagine that she actually likes the guy, right? That's a first. You and Mom like the same person.
Yeah, oh, that's a first. Yay! I'm a winner. Chicken dinner.
Winner. Boom. So, notice again how it weaves into the next answers and questions and songs.
Okay, I just want to say one
Melissa,
big shout out. Hi to Jesslyn's mum, Patricia Ann.
Oh,
Thanks
really?
for coming and joining.
Oh, wow. Patricia Ann. Hey!
Tony already said hi, Mum.
so it's Jesse's mom.
Jesse's mum.
Oh,
Jesslyn.
wow.
Yeah. So
cool.
That's lovely.
You got tattoos and are you cool?
I'm sure. Well, not the tattoos. I'm sure you're cool. Just like
maybe
20.
Maybe she gets the tats from one part of the family and the coolness from another.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? So which one are you, Mom? Are you tats
Does Jesse
or cool?
have tats?
Yes.
Oh, right.
Yes. Or nose rings or something.
Oh,
I don't remember.
She's cool. No, that's... though.
All right.
Oh, she's cool on that, though. Or something like that.
She's cool, that's though.
Hi, Jess's mum. Everyone's shouting out.
Yo, hey, everyone hashtag Jess's mom. Jessie, yeah, got 9 tats. I thought so. Yeah, I've got the amnesia of a squirrel.
9. Okay.
All right.
She's cool.
And she's a sharer.
Oh, good on you, show sharer.
All righty.
All right.
Imagine this, Jess's mom's first day and she gets a sing-along show.
I know.
All right.
It's not normally like this, Patricia. Okay.
Yeah, normally we're real serious.
Never.
Radio.
The next question's from Mary in Manifesting Mastery. Purges and feeling it real.
Another one bites the dust.
Cool. Another one bites the dust.
Another one bites the dust. Steve goes warily down the street with his shades hung way down low.
Oh, wow, you know the words. That's where when I was a kid I'd be going...
Another one bites the dust. He's drinking his Merlot.
Yeah. Okay, and Mary asks, hi, Mr. 2020 in Victoria. Hi, Mary.
Mary.
I haven't given an update from last week because I had a kidney stone. Horrible pain, and it left me wondering what the heck I'm doing wrong. I was cruising along, listening and applying the lessons for a few minutes every day, and because of that, so many areas of my life are lighter, easier, clearer. Then, bam, kidney stone. Did I read somewhere that there is a purge that happens when you start to study Neville?
By the way, let's just call that total bullshit, but we'll continue, right?
Okay. Is that what is happening here? Is this really the same question as my first? Do things sometimes get worse before they get better, and this is normal? I know you said different is better than better, and that made sense to me in the context of the relationship that went south, but the kidney stone and the pain with it having left me asking again. Thank you for your help.
Steve goes warily down the street with his head hung way down low. Ain't no sound but the sound of his feet. He's drinking her Merlot.
Oh, right.
Right.
A few of the words are made up.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, another one bites the dust. Here's the cool things. We all come into this with silly shit. Like literally things got to get worse before they get better. Let's play a game called Shit Happens. Now if we just acknowledge shit happens, then we get to go, right? Why does shit happen? Right? Is it bad luck? Is it because of purging? Is it because of something that was previously imagined? Right? Or is it a bridge? Right? So we answer Jumpin' Joe Weldon's question. Right?
All right. Yeah, oh, yes.
So the tree went
down.
Boom, boom, right?
Down, down,
Boom.
down.
That ring of fire, that ring of
And that's
fire.
what a kidney stone feels like.
Right?
I know that.
So look at this. Oh my God, we've woven
Yes.
them together with a surprise song from the Man in Black, Johnny Cash. Now,
Yeah.
so ready? So neither one of us sat there and went, that tree's going to go down, right? No. What we have imagined is a lovely garden. Right? Now, here's the thing, right? For some things to happen, some things got to get the fuck out of the way, right? Including that tree, right?
And kidney stones.
And kidney stones, right? Now, here's the thing. You may be imagining, like, let's say living to 110, healthy, wealthy, wise, all that stuff. And if there was something going on in there that needs correcting, it's going to get corrected. You know what I mean? Like, we imagine up a lovely garden, right? And if that tree's got to come down before we get some certain projects going, that tree fucking comes down voluntarily, involuntarily, in the most natural way, Neville says. Right? Now, here's the good thing. We lost a couple plants.
Couple?
Yeah, a little plant,
10.
medium. No,
Yeah.
most of them will come back.
Okay.
Right? So we lost a couple plants, right? So things look a little shitty now. They looked really great last week. They look a little shitty this week.
Yeah.
So basically, it'll be
Another year.
just a slash and burn in some areas, some water, and shit will come back, right? And a couple things will get replaced. No big deal. But the tree had to come down. And that's the big thing, because so that's one part of the imagining. So I'll toss out another one so that I mentioned in either the podcast or the Make Mistakes, Make Money, Make a Difference show, Stop Dicking Around. Yeah, I'm playing again with scaling income, right? With scaling income, one of the things that I notice is like $500 10 years ago feels like $50 today, right? $5,000 today feels like $500 did maybe 10 years ago. Right? And I mention it because this is important, because when Paul came, Paul looked at the tree and looked at the other stuff that we were considering. He says, you're looking at $5,000. I was like, all right. So I'm not going to try to Jew them down. I don't care if I save 10%. I'm not going to say, hey, Paul, if I pay you cash a mundo, you know what I mean? Like on the sly, right? It's like $5,000 done, right? It might take a few days for us to move it around and get it to you. And of course, he knows we're good for it. He knows where we live. He'll put the fucking tree back up if we don't.
On the house.
Yeah, he's that kind of guy. He'll stack that fucker back up, right?
Yeah.
So here's the thing, right? So I'm imagining scaling, and I notice I'm calling this a win because I experienced $5,000 at the size I'd experienced 500 at some time ago. And so this is really important to play with. I'm not going to go into details why, but I just want you to notice how big does certain sizes of money feel to you, and where does a size of money feel bigger than you. If you really want to get good at manifesting money, you get to notice $100 feels like a lot of money, $50 feels larger than me. Do you think you're going to have, you think you're going to manifest money that feels larger than you feel easier or harder, right? So we'll just toss that out in a way. And the third bit, so we're imagining the garden, yada, 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 tree comes down, all that good stuff. I also imagine, all the time I imagine teaching stories. So I get to just notice, like, right, so we've got a teaching story here. Because a lot of people, they teach this and they talk about this in a way that it's all like rainbows and unicorn farts. Right? Hashtag that out, someone.
Unicorn farts.
Yeah, rainbow-colored unicorn farts. And Neville said, you know what? You're going to, my words, we use this in Triple D. Right? Mom, sign up for it. Right? Yeah, we talk about speed bumps. Because you're going to hit speed bumps. The thing is, are you going to keep driving the bus? Because if I went $5,000 for a fucking tree, it's all goddamn over. Let's quit and get jobs. I mean, let's just let's just take a flamethrower to the
it's like a caravan.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's the thing. You'll notice, if we stay in the state of loving, happy gardeners, right? You know what? We're going to have a
loving, happy garden.
Yep. So And again, what does this have to do with again? You notice that we had to let some old ideas die. Because if we reacted from the old ideas, we'll be purging more. We'll have worse happening before things get better kind of things. And the third thing, I can always revise that we took the treat on voluntarily, just for fun. Right? And there's some reasons to do that. Dive deep into revision at revisiontothemax.com. So, Steve walks warily down the street.
Okay. Excellent.
With his head hung way down low. Right?
So that was for Mary in Manifesting Mastery.
Boom.
Thanks for your question,
Yeah.
Mary.
Australian cash is made of paper and plastic. You know what's tough, Joe? You can't wipe with it all that well. Like when we had the great toilet paper run of 2020, right? The loogie came out and there's no toilet paper to be found.
I know.
Victoria's in there with 50s, and it's like, this ain't working. Right?
I damn not. But it was ridiculous how the toilet paper just kept
I told you,
sold
as soon as the guys start going, 1 in 4 Australians is going to be on a ventilator because we're all a bunch of people that eat soy products. And it's like 1 in 4 Australians are going to be on a ventilator, right?
Yeah.
And I turned to Cube and the crew, and I don't know if any of you guys remember this. It says, watch, yeah, toilet paper, first thing to go. And sure enough, I made Australia. I disappeared all the toilet paper in Australia. Boom.
Yeah. And actually, sorry, just really brief. That reminds me of that guy. Remember how he bought pallet loads of toilet paper and then tried to sell
take
one
it back.
roll on eBay?
Oh yeah. Oh, that one.
And everyone said, "No, don't need your toilet paper." He got stuck with it all.
That's right.
Oh yeah, and the other one tried to take it back to Woolies.
Yeah.
No,
They
we don't
said,
give
"Nah,
refunds.
You can keep it now.
Right,
Boom.
sorry.
All right.
Right. The
So-
next question's for Kadra. Imagining business success.
Boom, boom, shakalaka laka boom, 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 boom. Oh, what was that other one? Oh, another song just came in. Michael Franti. What was his thing? Rock, 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 rock the nation. What was that? Jess, you probably know Michael Franti personally. Wouldn't that be fucking cool? Yeah, bomb, 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 bomb the nation. Yeah, he wasn't allowed to get on airplanes because he sang that song. Honest to God. So the shit that you'll learn by hanging out with crazy people.
Okay.
Anyway.
Kadra asks, "Hello TTMV."
Boom,
Are you
boom,
Kadra?
shakalaka laka boom.
Thank you again for such a moving, insightful, and gold-laden show.
Boom.
Was that the one I'm yet to do?
That's one of the two you still have yet to do.
Well, this will be the third.
Yes, but we'll start with this one.
I'm a bit behind. My question regarding this lesson stems to reading emails and online notifications. I know that you mentioned getting feedback online, so what sensations can one play with in addition to the coffee game, we'll just call it? I'm not big on notifications, so I don't hear anything coming in.
Hold on. I fucking hate notifications. Like, I'm the guy, like, I screenshot those things and draw arrows to them and go online and say, how the fuck do I get rid of these things? Because when shit pops up on my screen, don't fucking like it. Right? Just to be boom, boom.
Okay. I'm not, I asked because I've been exploring receiving several notifications from different organisations regarding a balance as well as a seat in a program.
Triple D, yo.
When I do play from these ends, I typically feel indifferent, if not downright robotic or uninvolved. Definitely looking forward to your insight. Feel free to cover this in the next show as well. Lots of love. Triple D, Kadra.
All right.
Okay.
I did it my way. So, here's what I do, right? So I'm a fan of email, right? Can you believe I'm old-fashioned? Yeah, you know, like, remember when email was the new fashion thing? I got it on CompuServe. It cost like 20 cents an email. Anybody on CompuServe in the old days, right? I tried to explain it to my dad. It cost me about 20 cents in bandwidth to send an email to Germany and get an email back from a guy in Germany, right? So that's like 40 cents, you know, and it's instant. He just sort of looked at me, right? Now everybody knows what email is, right? But I love email, right? Because, like, email, like, yeah, and you can ask Victoria, how many times a day do I say, I'm going to check on the kingdom? Yeah, that's it. I'm going to check on the kingdom. And so I sit down and I'll hit, like, messenger, email real quick, those kind of things. Yeah. And the kingdom, right, has my messengers reporting to me. And I go, oh, got a sale, got to send this guy something. This one fucked things up because I got too many fucking, like, you can always tell it's somebody's names, like Robert B. Baberto or something like that. Yeah, and you know, first of all, it's a fake name, right? He's Robert B. Baberto, right? Yes, yeah, and he's contacting on a VPN, and he's got 7 different antivirus things, and he says I can't open the links in your emails. It's like, radio, right? So, but see, that's what I imagine up. I imagine up emails from real people and responding to real people and having real people really satisfied. So when I look at an email, I go, oh, there's Kadra. Or yeah, Kadra sends her cousin over, and her cousin says, hey, I'm Kadra's cousin. It's like, coolio. See, I imagine being easy to find, impossible to escape from. And so I hear about that in the emails. I imagine things like, I have people that love what we do, pay what we want, and tell others to do the same. Right? You have to join tripled.com. Right? Go. Right? That kind of thing. And so I imagine I'm getting those kind of emails. So my ass hits the chair, the coffee hits the cup. I check the email and I go, boom, boom, shakalaka, boom, 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 shakalaka, boom, boom. Right? So, yep, that's what I do. Can you imagine the inside of my head? It is totally silent, okay, with a show, right?
With a show.
Right? So the inside of my head is like Carnegie Hall, right? And on the stage, there's a guy with a little kazoo. Yeah, watch this later, 2020. Me? Are you telling me to watch it later? Or are you going to watch it later, Janice? Watch this. Oh, you're sending me a link. Yo. Okay.
Cool.
Boom, boom.
Good to make sure you check it.
So it's totally fucking silent in there, except for the guy with the kazoo on the center of the fucking stage, you know? And you don't know what a kazoo is, go to the Flintstones, type in the Great Kazoo, right? So.
Yeah, I know what kazoo is.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Boom, boom.
So that was for Kadra.
And I fucking hate notifications, like seriously. Anytime like there's a major update with an operating system or something, like you can always tell Victoria will walk in the house and she'll go, hey, 20 on, I'll be going, what the fuck is this? Right? Why the fuck is it? You know, bomb the nation. Right? Fucking going off, me and Michael Franti. so, like, man, I fucking hate notifications. Turn them off. There's only one notification I want. Mm-hmm.
Cool. Excellent. So thanks for that question. And I noticed you've got a second question.
Love Shack, baby.
Hang on, let me get the title out and then you can do it. Kadra 2 has asked, titled New Roof Manifesting.
So how does it start? Love Shack, baby. Love Shack, baby. Love Shack, that's where it's at. Love Shack. Look at Bill Clinton singing Love Shack. Love Shack, that's where it's at. Me and Monica and the Love Shack.
Cool.
Some people don't like me. Tin roof, rusted, darker, yo. Nice to see you, bud.
Okay, and Kadra says, I forgot to request some guidance on feeling it real for a new roof too. I'm not getting up there to touch it. Thus, so far, it's just been seeing it from the ground with my mug in my hand. I'm definitely open to different ways of playing and exploring.
All right, so we'll call this the 3 fucking drunks method. Ready? So way back in the old days, we had a tin roof. We still do, but we got a new tin roof. But the old tin roof was like about 7 layers of tin roof. So, ready? In the roof lived 3 drunks, right? We called them that because they were possums, and they'd go out and they'd come back like at 4 in the morning. And like at any time of day, they could piss through the fucking roof. And it wasn't all that often, maybe once or twice a year. Yeah. But like when you're sitting there with a big ass thing of popcorn and it's got big ass grass fed butter, and you made it with the big ass garlic, like the grass fed butter, a little bit of garlic powder, and a splash of soy, and you mix it all in, and it's really fucking good. And you're getting ready to sit down and watch like something really fucking good with Victoria, and then suddenly there's possum piss coming from the ceiling.
Yeah, that did happen once.
Yeah, that was memorable, right? Hashtag.
That never happened again.
Yeah, we called Russell. I said, Russell, right? I've got this thing called attitude money, right? That's what we did, right?
Spending it.
Yeah, we're spending the attitude money, pal.
Yeah.
And we got the new roof put on, right? So like then, there, now, right? So, like, what would you lack if you had the new roof? Tin roof, rusted, right? So,
Yeah.
yeah, you'll find your own thing. So,
Yeah.
so again, as you know, in DreamDrivenDay.com, not many seats left, guys. See, the whole thing is, you let it be about your day. So anytime you want to make it about the roof, how do you let it? How's the roof show up in your day? Like, I still got to think about popcorn. I still won't sit where we sat then. You know what I mean? It's just-
It pissed right on top of me, literally.
yeah, it's like, and she probably just finished doing her hairs or something like that. Anyway, so
That was it.
that was it. So, yeah,
Yeah.
a couple lessons there. So,
Yeah.
tin roof, rusted. All right.
Cool. So that was for Kadra as well. Thank you very much for your questions.
By the way, I'm going to toss one more thing in here, right? Because we had the money. We had the fucking shitty roof. We had the 3 fucking drunks living up there, right? There always comes a point when enough is enough. And it's not when you hit bottom. It's whenever you crouch low and jump high, right? At some point, you make up your mind. I've had goddamn enough. I'll take one of the suitcases of money and empty it out, right?
Yeah.
And you tell them I'm serious.
Yeah.
I had money stashed in like
Everywhere.
little
Yeah.
briefcases. It's like, this briefcase has 10 grand in it. This one has 20 grand in it. It's just like,
Yeah.
we'll just pull it out and have some fun, right? But I really want you to always get to the point when enough is enough. And it's not called hitting bottom. Hitting bottom means, first they fired you from the job, and then the place went out of business, and the tactical nuke went off, and of course you're not going to get unemployment, and now you develop your donut business or whatever. If you want to make fucking donuts, make fucking donuts, right? Do not fucking wait. Right? Don't wait for the donut holes to appear. Right? Make the fucking donuts. Q, make something out of that. So, anyway, Q makes the awesomest. Him and Tony Doyle, they're in this it's like dueling bananas, with their graphics.
Excuse me.
So,
Oh, cool.
yep, they're
Okay.
both awesome.
Excellent.
All right.
The next question. Now I don't see a song here.
Oh
but
my
anyway,
God.
I'm sure you'll make something up. The next
I
question.
am like,
I've got
I
to get the
apologize.
title out and everything.
All right.
Next question's from Alona from Chicago, manifesting a new job.
Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Working at the car wash, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You made that up on the fly, as in got that song up on the fly, so that's very
Yeah,
clever.
that was 2 songs. Friday.
Oh, I know.
Thank God it's Friday. Working at the car wash, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Work and work.
Okay.
All right.
Alona says, hi TTMV and the pups. Question.
Yo.
I decided
Oh,
to...
hold on. Stop. My singing coach is here.
Oh.
Alessandra Rossi Philippi, right? Or however you say it, pronounce it, spell it. I can't fucking do any of it. But she is awesome. If I'm singing decent at all, blame her, right? If I'm not, blame my mother, right? But put up a link to your course, right?
Yeah.
Do it now.
Good one, Alessandra.
Boom.
Okay, and Alana asks, I decided to look for a new job. Do I walk in that state all day long, even when I'm at my current job? I'd like to work from home. Do I sit in my current job in the office and feel I'm at home with my favourite coffee and my dog bugging me all the time?
Rightio, cool. So I'm not really sure what you don't want and what you do want, right? So here's what I do. I'd manifest up. I don't live for Fridays. Friday. Thank God it's Friday. The only thing that I really like about Fridays is that's when we typically do the Feel It Real Fun show, right? Your questions answered live. The laid back one, right?
Yeah.
Jess's mom, tune into that one, right? That we can see what we're normally like.
Yeah.
Patricia. I will call you Patricia if you
Patricia
tune in.
Ann.
Patricia Ann. I will call you Patricia Ann if you tune in. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So.
Yes.
Yes. Where was I?
Yeah, I totally agree. Like,
yeah.
is it that you really want a new job, or do you just want to work from home? And I really like how you poured in that song about Friday, because there's a bit of a location thing going on there.
Totally. Yeah, we've commented
Yeah.
before. You've got to think about locations,
Yeah.
right? Hello, can you go? Fridays. So, I would imagine a world where, yeah, or what's it like going to bed in the morning, looking forward to looking up, to waking up, to doing what you love while making great money.
Working in your jammies. So I used to love that
Or
when I
working in
first
the coal
left.
mine.
I just still have my pajamas on. I'd go to my computer
Yeah,
and
yeah. We still don't have. I mean, you should see my work outfits. Right? I dress up for the show. Like
yeah.
seriously, Shanita.
Hello,
Welcome to the
Shanita.
show. All these cool Triple D
Yeah, I
kids, you know
know,
what I mean? Like,
loads.
by the way, we've got just a few seats left or something like that for Triple D, right? So join now if you want in, right? Again, we can just keep tossing that up. I'm going to send out an email and it's going to be toast. So, but anyway, so what were we talking? Oh yeah, so what could you imagine? I mean, you could imagine a course. I mean, like a typical day at the office here. Emmett, what the fuck? Right? I'm on a call with Tony Doyle. Jesus Christ. Or
Yeah.
like when I'm doing welcome to CITR Radio Canada. My name's Marie Bernard. Today I'm with Mr. 2020. And you can hear Bruce in the background humping my fucking leg for 45 minutes. Fuck. Right? Yeah, typical day at the office, right? What would imply that you've got your that, right? By the way, and imagine looking forward to that, because we never know what the next adventure is going to be, right? Never. So it's sort of like yesterday, K-Dog showed up during the, like the
Yeah.
closing of the show. Coolio,
Yeah.
you know?
Oh, that's right. That's when the dogs went ballistic.
Yep.
It was a really good friend of ours.
Yeah,
Just
K-Dog.
came early to say hi.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
all right. Have we got one
All
more?
right. Yep.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that was for Alona. So thanks very much for your question.
My Alona.
Alona. Yeah, you could have had that. But Fridays was better. Just because it suited Alona. Right.
Or we could do. So you could do right. Ready? You're working from home,
Yep.
right? Got a little Bluetooth headset.
Bluetooth.
Yeah, Bluetooth headset, right? And Bluetooth things, and you get to go. Hi, Alona, and you could hear that. You know what would that imply? You're working from home, having some fun. You know, when people call you up, hi, Alona. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you find your own groove. Alice, welcome to the show. Zule.
And the last question today is from Jeanette or Jeanette. Anyway, Jeanette, dream home manifesting, can't just relax.
Hello. Is there anybody in there? Just not if you can hear me. Is there anyone home? Relax.
I used to love that when I was 16. Right. And Jeanette asks, hello, Mr. 2020 in Victoria. Greetings from New York. Hello, Jeanette. I'm having some difficulties manifesting my dream home. I'm better than I was some years ago, but I still cannot just relax and let things be. I cannot feel it real most of the time. What the heck am I doing wrong? Why is it so much easier for some and so challenging for others? Sincerely, Jeanette.
Cool. So my guess is
Yes.
that you're just not nailing it and being done with it. You know, like at some point I imagined up a yummy lunch, and then I'm done with it. I don't think about lunch at all. Like we talked about lunch, and she's going to pick up some dead fish.
Some salmon.
Picking up live fish. I mean, like,
Well, they will be fresh.
yeah, they'll be
salmon,
fresh.
but just dead.
Yeah,
Fortunately, yes.
yeah. Fish heads, roly poly, fish heads, fish heads. Eat them up, yum. I had a fish head, took it to a movie. Didn't have to pay to get it in.
That's right. That was funny, wasn't it?
I love Dr. Demento. It sort of reminds me of Dark Mockery, but that's another story.
Okay.
Now, maybe he's his illegitimate son.
Oh.
Fish heads. Anyway, so here's the fun thing, right? When you nail, okay, so like, right, however you feel it real for home, whenever you nail it, right, you'll get on and you'll imagine up other things like going to a movie. Once I nailed lunch, I mean, I don't think about lunch until I think about lunch. And then I keep going and think about something else. And I sing some songs, we answer some questions, so on and so forth. But, so how could you imagine the whole thing of
Sorry.
yeah, when I look at that, I just can't relax and let things be. It's because you're, as far as I can tell, you're probably in orbit around the house, right? As soon as you nail, like, right, what's it like to feel living at home? Yeah, just really feel at home. I can promise you, whatever needs to happen will get you home. But if you look around and make it about the house you're in, the house you're not in,
Yeah.
things get really, really weird. But as soon as you nail feeling at home, it's like, all right, I want to manifest a BMW, a bicycle, some bacon, something else beginning with the letter bomb, 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 the nation. Yeah, like, you'll just get on to the next thought that stumbles along. You know what I mean? So that's what I'd do. Just notice if you're in orbit. I suspect most people that get stuck with trying to relax and be okay with what has not been happening, they're looking for signs because they're stuck in orbit. But on the other hand, if you're nailing 5 to 10, 6 to 12, the Joseph Goddard thing, and this is the big thing with that, noticing a lot of people really complicated or weirded out. I nail 5 to 10, 6 to 12 specific events of the day ahead before I get out of bed. And they include things like this show, the podcast. When I imagine this show, because it's like, fuck, man, like we are still behind from the tree coming down. We got to get the Q&A show done. So we're going to do a Q&A show today. I'm not sure if we're doing a show tomorrow. But then we've got the next Q&A show on Friday. And it's like, do I want to do 2 Q&A shows in a row? And it's like, oh, fuck, man. Like, that would just suck, wouldn't it? Yeah, it's like kissing the same way, exactly the same time. I mean, like, twist your head a little differently, hold it back, pull it in, like mix things up a little bit. Grab her by something soft. Right? Anyway, so the thing is, I imagine specific events of my day already having gone my way. And they're not little things, they're not big things, they're whatever the fuck is coming up in my day. I did shave. You noticed Victoria didn't, Tabitha.
Yes.
Right? We had a conversation about this
But
last
then
night.
he pointed out, then I noticed.
Yeah, after I
Yeah.
So here's the cool thing. Really, if you want to get out of orbit, nail the home thing. But meanwhile, whether or not you nail it tonight or tomorrow, again, feel it real as many times as you need to. But get in that habit, 5 to 10, 6 to 12, every day of specific events of that day having gone your way. Like today, I will not imagine a coaching call, quote unquote, going my way because I have none scheduled.
Yeah, and we don't want a surprise one. Just suddenly going, boom.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But if one shows up, I've got like 2 slots available later on today.
Right.
But if one of them does get nailed, like right now, when I take a nap, I'll nail that.
Yeah.
I'll imagine getting off going, fuck, that was good. Right? Just that kind of feel, right? So get in the habit of really, 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 Valerie Umas is a nice stash. It's not a stash. It's called just sloppy fucking shaving. Like I got this machine Victoria gave me. It's not the whizzy thing. It's actually used for like cutting your hairs, I guess. But I just sort of do that. But I will accept the compliment. So look at that. Or I got a Hitler joke about mustaches, but we're not going to tell it on TV. But anyway, yeah, so like,
Yes.
nail 5 to 10, 6 to 12 things that you can expect. And the problem that people tend to have with this, they'll go, I'm manifesting up a BMW today. That's not what that method is for. That method is for, like, I'm imagining hearing from Jess saying, my mom thought that was a very interesting show. Like, you know what I mean? So that would be the kind of stuff. If Jess sent me an email last night saying, hey, my mom's going to watch the show, don't use the F-bomb, bomb, bomb, bomb the nation too much. So I'm like, righty-o, all right, so I won't say mother bomb, 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 bomb the nation either, right? So I got to get that in my head. But I'd imagine what would imply the specific event of my day, just as mom enjoying the show, yada, 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 and so on. So, with all that out of the way, I got to remember to take or Jen, or some ADDDDD.
Excellent. So that was our show, you guys. Tell us what was your hashtag strawberry bit.
This was best.
And mine was you singing for each question. That was fantastic.
Well, so I'm going to tell you, I'm going to blame Tony Doyle. Why?
Oh, cool.
Because it's hashtag blame Tony Doyle
Yeah,
Day.
for everything.
Right?
No.
because so we got this remarkable thing going on, and it comes down to three people for remarkable, right? Yeah, Joe Weldon, Tim Norman, and Tony Doyle. Those are the three that basically set that whole thing up, right? They didn't even realize it, right? But it was actions of those three that combined with an action inside of the everlasting vastness of my experience, right? And then remarkable is birthed too, right? Oh, Jess's mom loves the F-bomb, the nation, right? So, but it's Blame Tony Doyle Day because Tony Doyle is quite musical, and we did a one-on-one yesterday. And so when I'm imagining up, okay, peek inside the process. This is important, right? So, here's the peek inside the process. So I notice how musical. So I'm trying Tony Doyle on. See, I'm stealing you guys in Remarkable because I want y'all to get the best of each other, right? And so I'll be sneaking modeling you guys out in the live calls and other things throughout the year. But here's the cool thing. So Tony Doyle is quite musical, right? So when I'm waking up and I'm going, radio, this is what we want to do. We want to nail this show today. And suddenly at some point Tony Doyle shows up with his musicalness. I'm like, ooh, I could be Mr. Musicalness. Like,
Mr.
boom.
Musicalness.
So that's me, Mr. Musicalness today. So
Cool.
hashtag blame Tony Doyle.
Okay.
Right? Because I just started stealing some of his shit. And so I'm like, oh yeah, I could even bust a move during the damn thing, but probably knock some shit over. So shit over. All right. And
Okay.
did you have a strawberry bit?
Yeah, it was you singing your song.
Oh,
Did you
okay.
have one?
Sorry. Yeah, mine was blaming Tony Doyle.
Okay. So, while you type in your hashtag story bits, go to freeneville.com.
221 email list pseudo.
Random goodness. Dream Driven Day, doors are still officially open.
Yeah, there's not much
There's
left, guys.
hardly
Like
anything
seriously,
left, so-
if I look at the people that say I'm getting in, like half of them will be, well, I tried, and so you tried it, right?
Yeah.
Stop fucking tried it.
So
Right?
just briefly, starts November 8th, still got a few days. Next one's not till February, March next year.
Yeah.
So
For you guys that love waiting, that go, oh my god, I can't fucking wait to wait. Right? Oh.
wait to wait.
Yeah, you're the person that I don't go out to dinner with. I don't go out to dinner with anyone now because I'm part of the Great Unwashed. And as a member of the Great Unwashed in Melbourne, Australia, we're not allowed to go out to dinner, right? So you have to stand outside and like smash your face against the window and like claw at the glass. Yeah,
And watch them all eating.
yeah, watch them all. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, unfucking-believable.
And
Yeah, keeping that asshole at home is going to decrease the amount of loogie in the world. Radio. Anyway,
join our 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
that's right. 221. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
9790.
Cheap ass cup of
Cup
coffee,
of-
half a donut. What's it costing you not to do it?
That's right.
And for refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
Now look at that. Kadra is showing her appreciation because
Great
she got the most songs out of everyone.
Well, she did. She got two.
You sure? She may have gone
Well,
more
she had
than
two questions.
She
She
had
might
two
have even had
questions.
more
So
than
we
two.
had Tin Roof Rusted, done by Bill Clinton. Tin Roof Rusted. Oh, Monica. So we did we do Bomb Bomb? Yeah, we did Bomb Bomb. So for that one,
Bomb, chicka-lacka.
yeah, Bomb Bomb, Bomb, Boom Boom, Chicka-lacka Boom, which spontaneously took me into Bomb 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 the Nation with Michael Franti. We're gonna have to
All
play
right.
that.
Okay.
It's
all right.
It's really laid bomb.
And
Really laid
Patricia
back.
Ann, if you're still here, thanks for joining the show.
Patricia Ann.
Yeah. Great to see you.
It's Kadra's fault as well. That's right, Joe Weldon.
It's Kudra's fault.
That's
yes.
right. Everyone said.
Okay. And that's it. So, are we having a show tomorrow? You got a call with Joe. Is it going to be Joe's fault tomorrow?
Yeah, we got a call with Joe tomorrow.
So it's Joe's fault tomorrow.
And
So we'll be back Friday.
I guess so. Yeah, that
Unless
sounds
you wanna
good.
try and
Yeah,
do
let's,
one.
let's take a break tomorrow.
Take a break.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, good drinking in the garden.
Yeah. Love you guys.
Love you guys.
great
Have a lovely
night.
day.
See you soon.
What was your favorite song?
Of the ones you sang?
No, ever.
Oh, ever?
Yeah.
Ever.
Ever.
Nah, that's too hard. Not going there.
I did it my